Hi, how's it going? So tomorrow, Nick and I are going on a little van adventure. We're going to be gone for 3 nights. We know the area we're going to, but we don't really know what we're going to be doing. I thought it would be good just to show you kind of how I pack for these kind of adventures and what I bring. This video will be helpful if you also like to go on weekend adventures, or if you're coming to New Zealand and you kind of want to know what kind of things to bring if you're going to be doing outdoors activities and things like that. So this is a 3-day trip. I probably have way too much stuff. Just gonna say that now. I know I do actually, but the thing about when we go in the van, there's a lot of room in the van, so I can just pack as much as I want. If I was going in any kind of public transportation, I would pack a lot less stuff. But since I know I have the van, I tend to pack more. It just makes it easier, really. The main thing that I want to say, in New Zealand, you just really want to be prepared for any kind of weather. You can look at the weather forecast and get an idea of what it's going to be, but it changes very often, changes quickly. Some people say there's like 4 seasons in one day. So I looked up the weather for where I'm going this weekend. It's going to be a high of about 20 degrees Celsius, which is about 70 degrees Fahrenheit, and then a low of about 7 degrees Celsius, or it's like 44 degrees Fahrenheit. Usually we always end up doing some kind of hiking or going on a walk or doing something outdoorsy. We might end up also staying over at a hut one night, like doing an overnight hiking trip. I don't know yet, so kind of got to pack for a lot of different circumstances. We might do something like kayaking, I don't know. I just like to be prepared for everything, so I pack for any kind of situation. The bag that I'm going to be using is this duffel bag. Oh, it's all flat right now. It's from the brand Cactus. It's a local Christchurch company, really well-made stuff. They make everything here in New Zealand, which is awesome. I really like their stuff. Anyway, I like packing in duffel bags for the van because we can just squish them in. We have like space underneath our bed, so they kind of just like slide in underneath our bed, easy to access and all that. So that's what I'm gonna be packing in, and now I'll show you what I'm gonna pack. I also really enjoy using packing cubes and these kind of like packing little bags and stuff. They make packing much easier, and then they make when you're trying to find stuff so much easier, because when everything's in a duffel bag and you're just like rummaging through and you can't find anything, I really like these kind of bags for packing. Okay, so athletic bottoms. Yes, I know, I have way too many. The thing though about if you go on hikes is that your clothes get sweaty, you can't wash them. I like to have, I don't know, I just like to have clean clothes and options, and since we're in the van, I can. So I bring probably far too many things like this, but they're also just nice loungewear. I have 3 pairs of like leggings, and then 1 pair of athletic shorts that I like to wear hiking usually. I'm gonna put them in this bag. I'm a really big fan of rolling clothes, so roll, 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 stuff in bag. I think you can fit a lot more stuff if you roll it. And I think it just stays kind of tidier, I don't know. My sleeping clothes, I have a pair of shorts to sleep in because sometimes I get hot when I sleep. The van might be pretty cold to sleep in though, I don't know. It's just a t-shirt because I like wearing t-shirts to bed. And then I have a pair of like sweatpants type of things. And maybe I'm gonna want to wear them to bed if it's cold, or just kind of like lounging around before bed. So there's 1 bag, done. Pack it in. Alright, now we have our athletic shirts. Again, this is way too many. You really don't need this many options. Sometimes I just like to have options. I will use this bag for this. So again, I'm just gonna roll all the stuff. And I'm gonna put it in the bag. Roll, roll, roll. If you're coming to New Zealand and you're hiking and doing anything outdoors, merino wool is the best thing you can have. It's really soft, lightweight, good for packing, but also it's really good for regulating temperatures. Keeps you warm if you're cold, and then also keeps you cool if it's hot, because it's made from sheep wool, so it's natural fiber. This is another merino long sleeve shirt. So they're just really good to have. Like, this will be a really good base layer if it's just cold out and I want another layer, or while I'm hiking or sleeping. They're just like, you really can't go wrong with merino in New Zealand. It like doesn't hold smells as well, so really good for like any kind of outdoorsy kind of activities. Now I still have more room in this bag, so I'm bringing 3 t-shirts just because I like wearing t-shirts. If we're doing something just casual during the day or while we're driving, just something comfy to wear. So I have 3 t-shirts, bag of shirts. The next things, I'm gonna pack in this, just another kind of packing cube. This was the kind that's meant to keep shape, but honestly, it gets all bent. This is like another kind of hiking shirt. But I feel like this one is kind of versatile, like it could be used for some other things. So again, I'm gonna roll it. The area that we're going to in New Zealand also has a lot of wineries, so we might go to some wineries. I don't know, maybe. If we do go to a winery though, I thought I should have a dress or something to look nice in case. So I'm just bringing this little basic dress. It's really lightweight and doesn't wrinkle, so it's just something kind of good to throw in the bag. If I don't use it, that's not a problem. I have a sweater, just something kind of cozy. I think the nights will be pretty chilly, so bring that. I have like a cardigan, just something I thought if we go to the wineries, something I can wear over the dress. And then I have zippered hoodie, very versatile, it can be layered. New Zealand, I feel like the main thing you want is layers, lots of layers, because again, yeah, the weather changes a lot, and if you're hiking, you get hot, but then if you get to like the top of a mountain, you get cold. You really just want to be able to regulate your temperature easily. So layers are the best way to do that. So I'm putting those all in here. I love packing cubes as well because like you can just squish everything in. They help you save space. I've already packed up some socks, so I have hiking socks and athletic socks. Bringing a bathing suit because I don't know, yeah, maybe I'll need it. I'm gonna put it in with my socks. I have underwear and sports bras and things in this one. In this little one, I have anything that I'm gonna need if it gets cold. So I have a beanie, I have gloves, they're merino gloves. I have like a merino buff and like a merino headband. Again, yeah, see, merino, it's so good to have here. That will come in handy for hiking, or yeah, the van gets really cold at night sometimes, so I might have to wear a beanie to sleep. I don't know. Another thing that I like to bring with me on all my trips is this vest. It's synthetic down, which is actually nice because it's like super lightweight and you can get it wet and stuff. When you just want an extra layer, it's so good, and then it packs down so small, so I always bring this. For other outerwear, I'm bringing a lightweight down jacket. I get cold very easily, so I always have to be bringing a lot of layers for that. The down jackets like that pack down so easily that it just feels like, why not? The other must for any kind of New Zealand trip, some kind of waterproof jacket. This one is Marmot. Yeah, it's pretty good. The zipper kind of sucks on it, but other than that, it's good. It does the job of waterproofing, so that's the main thing. So I will bring this. I always bring some bags like this for dirty clothes or laundry or anything that might be wet. A hat, because hiking, it's nice to have a hat. All my toiletries I keep in a bag like this. I have little bottles of shampoo, body wash, a toothbrush, toothpaste, and just a few little pieces of makeup. So I'll bring that. Alright, there you go, my packed bag. I will also bring a little day pack for if we go on a day hike. These kind of weekend adventures where we don't know what we're gonna be doing, I actually end up bringing so much stuff. The gear that you need is just a lot of gear. If we end up going on an overnight hike, I'm gonna bring my backpacking backpack. And then shoes, the other thing, I'm going to bring one pair of flip-flops, or jandals if you are a New Zealander, my running shoes, my hiking shoes, and then probably a pair of like casual sneakers. So yeah, kind of a lot of shoes for 4 days, but also I personally feel that having your feet be comfortable is one of the most important things while you're traveling. And then I also usually just have a canvas bag like this that I use like for the day if we're going out anywhere. And I always have another bag like this inside. I just always have a lot of reusable bags, or reusable water bottles. I like to have reusable things. And then I have picked out my outfit that I'm gonna be wearing tomorrow, so we can get up bright and early and head on out. except for Nick still has to pack, and we have to pack up the van. There's a lot of other stuff that gets involved with going on the van trip besides just clothes. But that's a video for another time. So that is how I pack for a weekend away in the van in New Zealand. I hope that was helpful to you. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe if you aren't subscribed. I do a lot of travel videos, travel tips, a lot of New Zealand videos, a lot of things going on. Also turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. Happy travels and happy adventuring. Bye.